Hello, one and all. This is WellArmedWithTacos, and welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights. When we last left off, I finally did the thing I really should have done a long time ago, and took the time to figure out why I was limiting myself just to light armor again. It's not completely unwarranted, what I've done. There is actually a reason for Rangers to wear just light armor. Unfortunately, I have been injuring myself, well, not physically, but I have been holding myself back by not wearing the heavier armor, as it were, because there is no reason for me to not be wearing medium armor. At least not a very good reason for me to be wearing medium armor. And that reason is Rangers, and I noticed this in the beginning of the game, which is why I decided to stick to light armor. Before I kind of knew the path I was taking, well, I did know the path, but I was concerned about other details at the time. Rangers get the ambidexterity and 2-weapon fighting feats for free, as long as they are wearing light armor. You wear medium armor, you lose those feats. There are no feats that I get a bonus to as a fact of wearing there are no feats concerned with archery, I mean to say, that I lose by wearing medium armor. As a matter of fact, wearing medium armor will change basically nothing except that one feat and make me more durable, obviously. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick one weapon, probably the rapier. No, maybe not the rapier. Actually, no, still probably the rapier. Unless, no, longsword. Definitely we're going to take the longsword. And we are also going to keep one of the clubs. Just so that we have a blunt weapon. And then we're going to put these over there. Because I only need one melee weapon now. I will not be dual wielding. I should also consider about getting myself a magic shield. I have one, but I'm not super concerned about it, and I'm actually even less concerned about it than I'm even acting now, because something else I discovered. In this game, or in this system, or whatever, I do not recall it being a part of 3.5 at all, but apparently it's either part of this game or part of one of the systems. Maybe it's a third ed thing or something that got changed in 3.5. Point blank shot, and I could show you it over here. Point blank shot is giving me +1 to hit and +1 damage when the target is close. I am actually getting no penalties with my bow when the enemy is in melee combat with me, which I already knew because I took point blank shot. That's the point of it. But I didn't know I was getting better with the bow when they got even closer to me. So I really have no reason, unless I'm actually forced to switch, to use a melee weapon. My bow is better in every called for situation, pretty much. There will be times where they might be immune to non-magic weapons, which I believe, as long as my arrows are not magic, they would be immune even if my bow is magic. I'm not sure. Sometimes I know how that works, sometimes I don't. Right now I don't. But for the most part, there's just not a reason for it. What is that slot? That would be a holy symbol, wouldn't it? Probably. Anyways, there's not really a reason for me to continue wearing light armor. If I want to make my AC better, and I do, I should switch to medium armor. That said, it's not a huge penalty for not wearing medium armor up to now. Mostly because I haven't really been required to tank. Linyu is my tank, and she's not good at it, but the fact that I'm wearing the heavier armor isn't going to change the fact that she typically gets a melee combat and draws a grow, and I don't. I've always wished I could do a little more to hold a grow, because I've always had a better AC than her just because of the magic items that I wear. But I just can't do anything about it. I might be able to issue like a taunt. I think there's a command for it. Yeah, I can taunt people. That might help. I should try to think about doing that more often. As a matter of fact, let's set that to a taunt and see if that even works. We're trying to remember to do that. But there's not really a benefit for me to wear light armor at this moment in time, so we are actually going to switch if the opportunity arises. We're going to see if this person here sells any light armor or medium armor that's worth our time in gold. And I feel like there was a couple of other things I had to move around in my bags.
Wait, what can I get ya?
For now, we'll just have to play along and see what I remember. So, let us sell those shurikens. Let us sell generic silver ring. I don't need... Plot item? What? The silver band is etched with the image of a bird soaring against the moonlit sky, likely a family crest to an obscure house. The ring is of little value. Apparently that's a plot item. Fine, we will keep it then. Whoa, what was that? Don't know what happened there. Can we sell the copper necklace? We can sell the copper necklace. Let us sell the gloves of spellcraft for 57 gold. Not super valuable, apparently. Even though those should be worth way more, but we are getting seller prices here, so I suppose it's what you could expect. Charm person or animal we can't use. At least not yet. Maybe in the future, but not at this exact moment in time, so we're not holding on to it. I have 2 rings of insight. Is one better than the other? Nope. Let's sell the one then. 198 gold. Hold on to that in the front slot because it's plot. Won't be around for much longer. Get rid of that. Hold on. I might have actually sold one of the spells I could use. I remember picking one up. Nope. I could use Polymorph Self, apparently. Yeah, we're going to sell one of the magic clubs for 712 gold. That makes more sense. And the rapier for 729 gold. That makes more sense. So, see, that's like actual good prices there. We're going to sell the bolts of lightning. It is far too late for us to walk the path of the crossbow. It's not changing now. Sell the bolts of frostbite. I'm going to hold on to all this. I'm going to have to organize all this stuff. And that's pretty much everything I have to sell in the immediate moment. But let's check out the armors. Split mail, scale mail, padded leather. Looking for magic. I might have to go to some other vendors. I can buy half plate, but that's heavy. I believe it's either scale or splint that I can wear. Nope. Splint is the harder one. So scale should be, yep, scale is, I think, the best medium armor that you can wear. It has an armor class bonus of 4 with a maximum dexterity bonus of 4. Mine has a bonus of 3, but it's +1, meaning currently my +1 studded leather armor is the same as this generic suit of scale mail. And I don't think it gets any better. Banded mail? Banded mail is heavy. I was going to say that's a really good quality, but it's heavy. Hide armor is worse for me. Actually, it would be the same. We're not light magical, so we do actually need to keep an eye out for a magical suit, because my magical suit will not help us right now. I also don't think discipline is helping us right now, either. Not really. The braces of dexterity are really tempting, but for 2,000 gold, I do have 17,000. There is a lot of expensive stuff out there, but the braces of dexterity would immediately improve my AC because I do sit at a 17 of dex. I know I do this every single time. I need to remind myself once again what discipline does. Yeah, resist combat feats. I'm stuck on those things the way I absolutely should not be. They don't really even have any value to them. I'm just worried the minute I buy the braces of dexterity, I'm just walk into a pair of braces of dexterity. So we're going to hold on to my gold until I find and buy a better suit of armor. And then if we have enough left, we'll buy the Braces of Dexterity. I think that's just a smarter move. Having +1 AC for every encounter is better than having +6 bonus to encounters that might have a negative effect, like knocking me down. So, I think that's everything taken care of other than shuffling some stuff. Let us shuffle some stuff. I want to put the adamantite in here. Boop. I want to hold on to the Ring of Insight in the intermediate. Hold on to those, or in the immediate, sorry. Hold on to those things in the immediate. That book is important. These are plot stuff. Most of those I can probably afford to get rid of at this point, but we'll hold on to them anyways. Still probably don't know what that potion does. I did not increase my lore skill this last level. Should have thought about that. Oh! I should have sold that large shield +1. My bad. We'll go sell that large shield +1 right now.
Oi, what can I get ya?
Let's sell that shield. Here you go! You didn't want very much for it. Or wasn't going to give very much for it, I should say. Let's move these over to a spot where I guess they're more convenient. I have those potions, or I mean those arrows, but they're not terribly useful, unfortunately. Arrows of the Vampire are just going to heal me, but I don't tend to do much taking of damage. I need just ones that are going to end up causing my opponents more pain. Want to hold on to those just in case, and we're all set. We're no longer doing any buying or selling at this moment in time, but we will talk to you one more time to try to establish any important plot details. Anything interesting in the tavern? Nothing at all that needs to be said in the open? Nope, nothing at all. Alright, what are you not telling me? Look, if you really want to know what happens here, you'll have to get a pass from the mercenary and the trade of blades. Then we'll talk. Trade of blades? What's that? We don't know. I doubt you'll be back. It's the mercenary guild in the northwest of the city core. That's all I'm saying. Goodbye, then. Ominous. Alright, we can talk to Thurden here. Let's talk to Thurden.
What do you want?
You have the same face as the other guy. Who are you? I am Thurden, captain of the guard in the Black Lake district. But I know who is asking. I am called Jericho. The introductions are over with. I have my own problems, Jericho. Is there something I can do, or is there something that you wanted? What kind of problems are you referring to? Well, beyond the keep, or beyond trying to keep the plague out of the district, one of my men seems to have disappeared without a trace. I suppose that in and of itself wouldn't be so odd, considering the times, but I know this man too well. He's an old friend of mine named Samuel, and he just wouldn't leave. Do you have any idea where he could be? I know where he's not. He hasn't reported back to his barracks, and his family hasn't seen him. He also hasn't left Black Lake, not by the gates, anyways. Some of my men seem to think that Samuel is drunk in some gutter somewhere. The old man drank, certainly, but he's never disappeared. It would take something more to do that. I could look for him. Would you? I suppose at this point I can't be too picky about whom I ask for help. If you could look for Samuel, it would be quite a relief. If you do find him, tell him to return if he can. At the very least, I would like to be certain of his fate. I'm not going to ask for money up front. That's not my style. I'll find him if I can. Thank you. Well, we hope that you find him safe. I didn't make a promise. Have you seen any progress? Have you found Samuel? I was literally just talking to you 5 seconds ago. No, I'm working on it.
What do you want?
Well, apparently I can't talk about all the other things he wanted to talk about after that. Also, is that guy wearing gold armor? And that guy too. The lock on this door is too complex to pick and is worded in simple spells. Interesting. I mean, not interesting. We've seen that dialogue before, but I mean interesting that it exists on a door in a tavern. Anything here to loot? To steal? No. Then we shall leave. This place has nothing more for us at the time. We should pop over to the main part of town to see if that one guy has a pair of armor. I would really like to just get one. Yeah, it's a waste of 50 gold if we won't want to walk back, but I mean, could be worth our time. Let's see.
You are a welcome. We are
I do want some healing while I'm here. Oh! That's right, I also have a letter of bad stuff. I found a note you might be interested in.
You were right to bring this note to our attention.
You said that last
Take
time.
it to Fenthic. He is the one in charge of unmasking the enemy. Is there
You said
anything
that last
else I
time
can do
too.
for you? Farewell.
So let us go talk to Fenthic again. Fenthic! I have a letter.
Hello again, and well met as always. Is there something I may do for you?
Look at this piece of paper. A traitor in Neverwinter? One who's betrayed us at the Academy. This would explain much. Everybody knew the Academy was being used to house the water deviant creatures, Fenthic. Even the students themselves had heard rumors. The attack was the result of gossip and loose lips from those Erebeth chose to trust instead of my faithful Hell Knights. We will be wasting our time looking for this phantom spy. The information is still worth investigating. Rest assured that I intend to follow every lead in my efforts to find out who's behind the suffering of Neverwinter. You have done well to bring this to me, Jericho. Do I want to ask for a reward? Not in this instance. I think I asked last time, but at this time I will just say it is an honor to serve. Lord Nasher has given the authority to grant compensation to those who serve our cause. For bringing me this note, I can give you 250 gold. Thank you. You are very generous. Is there something else you need? No, I need to go. Well, for the 250 gold, we'll pay for our trip back, certainly. Another advantage about getting to medium armor, I won't be so brown anymore. I'll be flashy and semi-metal. That would be really good. It'll go well with my flowing white cape and stupid hat. I should probably also think about getting a new stupid hat. This stupid hat does not particularly suit me. Not anymore. Problem is, all the hats are stupid. I think all they do is add to concentration. I don't even remember. Are you a person? Oh yes, you are. Both of you are people. Did I talk to you before? I guess I can talk to these guys and tell them to go home. Go home. I'm not reading those. Get out of my way! Get out of my way! Thank you. It's just concentration, isn't it? Yeah, concentration +1. I don't frickin' need. You know what? I might sell the helmet. The hell with con +1. At least until I get a magical helmet that's actually worth something. Let me see what you have for sale. I want some magic armor. Give me magic armor. Padded, studded, breastplates. Those are medium. Base armor class +5. But here's the kicker. Maximum dexterity bonus +2. My dex bonus is currently +3, meaning I would not get the full benefit of this armor, and soon it will probably be +4. Full plate is out of the option. Armor of comfort? Oh, this was the one that was the one I sold to you, right. Splint mail, blended mail, half plate, acid resistant, studded leather, chain shirts. Those ones are also medium armor. 4 and 4. Same as mine, just without the magic, basically. Or, I mean, better than mine. Scale mail is very similar to the chain shirt. They are actually seemingly identical. They are. A breastplate would be considerable. What I would really like is either like a scale mail or a chain shirt +1. Chainmail is medium. It's the same as breastplate. So he does not have magical armor for me, but I could buy a suit of armor that would currently match my bonus. But there's no real point to that. Not really. I'd be better off wearing light armor until I find something that's actually strictly better. I could also go check with the person in that other district. But that debate will have to wait for next time. Thank you all for watching. This is WellArmedWithTacos signing off. And when we come back, perhaps continuing forth with the game and not just shopping for stuff. I'll see you later. Take care and bye-bye.